Hi, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Melissa, and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. So, today's tip, I don't know quite how to say it, so I'm going to try and figure it out as I go. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. But sometimes it's okay to spend money that you don't normally want to spend. So, I'm a big proponent normally of taking your lunch because that's a good way to save money. But today I had an opportunity. I've been doing shift lately. I got, I don't know, let go, laid off, whatever, released without cause or something like that, from my nannying position. So I've been doing shift. So I had an opportunity there was like 3 orders that I could take, and it was like $40 between the 3 before tips. So I was like, you know what? I was like, I can either make my lunch or I can take these 3 orders now and, spend, I think, $2 on a Lunchable later. So I spent the dollar, what it was like 3 for $5. So like $1.67 or something like that for my Lunchable. So if while you don't want to just, make it a habit, if you have an opportunity to make money and it means that you're going to have to spend a little more in another area, don't feel super guilty, because I am totally one who I'm like, oh God, no, I have to spend. And I actually considered not eating. I considered just going hungry and everything. But then finally at the end of the night, when I was like, screw it, I'll just go home and I'll just hold out. I got 2 more deliveries again at the back end that were both they were both promoed and everything, so it was like 25-30 dollars before tip. And I know that the one lady for sure tips well, so I knew that was again going to be another like 40ish dollars. So um and I knew it wasn't going to take me too long to shop both orders, so I went ahead and again, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll spend the $1.67. So I guess today's tip is to, if spending the money means that you're going to be able to make money, then it can be worth it. So if spending more at um I don't know, so some people, okay, so one of the people who I do shift for, one of my regulars, she works from home and makes a really decent amount of money. Well over 6 figures. She lives in a multi-million-dollar home. So, clearly in a different financial bracket than me. So for her, paying me and paying extra for groceries, it just makes sense, because the hours she's paying me for and the extra she's paying for groceries and everything, even with like tips and fees and, an extra, will say 50% increase in the groceries. That's, oh, maybe $100-ish she's spending, $100 to $200. But if you're making like $300 or $400 an hour, then it's sometimes worth it to do something like that. So you got to kind of like, when you're thinking about being frugal, you've got to kind of weigh what you got to kind of do, a cost benefit analysis, because like y'all know that I'm cheap when it comes to groceries, but I've been working extra hours so that I can buy a new car. The irony of driving my car so much so that I can earn extra money and buy a new car. Um, so I've been working extra hours so I can do that. And trying to do, like, before I hit burnout stage, trying to get as much done as I can. And so I've been doing that. And so I haven't been able to, a couple of the stores that I like to go to and shop sales, I haven't been able to. So I've just kind of, as I've been out and about, and doing orders, I've, like today, on my last order, I needed to get milk and raisins, because I don't know, I have a thing about raisins. I swear, like, there's some things from childhood that I'm still hooked on. So instead of like analyzing where's the cheapest, I know I was at Meijer anyways. I know they're pretty affordable. I know that there could have been a milk sale, but otherwise Meijer is the cheapest for milk. So I went ahead and I got my gallon of milk there, and I got my raisins there because I may or may not have spent a dollar more or a dollar less. But one, I was already there, so there was no gas expense, and two, I was super busy, and it let me make money instead of, I mean, like I could have potentially maybe saved a buck or two, but instead I, made, like 30-ish, 40-ish dollars. I don't know, I'd have to go and look. But, you know, if you're going, like, don't give up an opportunity to make substantial money to save a buck or two. So I guess that's my tip. Like, if you have the opportunity to earn money, it's a lot easier to earn money than it is to save money, because you can only save so much. You can only give up so much. You can only go without so many things. You know, there are certain things that you need. No matter what, you're going to have to pay for housing. You're going to have to, pay rent or pay your mortgage. You're going to have to pay utilities, so on and so forth. Um, no matter what, you're going to have to eat. So unless you have a homestead and can grow 100% of your own food, you have to go and buy groceries. So, you can only save so much on that, because you're still going to have to, spend money to begin with. But if you can make money, making money frequently is better than spending money. So, always, don't give up an opportunity. I guess today's advice is don't give up an opportunity to make money to save a buck or two. So yeah, that's my advice. Anyways, my name's Melissa, and this year I am sharing 365 tips for frugal living. If you want to hear more, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.